The last 2 years of COVID lockdowns have shown even the most introverted people that friendships and connections are so important for our well-being. Connecting and catching up with our friends feels good. But what is the difference between a mediocre catch-up and a fulfilling one that leaves both of you feeling connected?
Guy Winch, a psychologist and author, believes that the answer is the depth of the conversation. We need to be open and get the other person to be open to forge a connective tissue.
We catch up with our friends all the time, so this is a very useful skill to have. I've realized that there are 2 things which have helped me raise the overall quality of my catch-ups with my friends, and I want to share that with you guys. Helping us in today's video is Professor G, Master of Psychology and Popularity. The first tip I'm going to share is a format I use. And the second tip is a deeper question I wish I could ask every friend I have. So when I have a catch up with a friend, I like to go in with 3 areas of life that I kind of want to ask them about. Their love life, their work life, and their personal life. Now you might think, why is this needed with friends? Sometimes we need to set up these questions to allow ourselves to share. You might feel like it's a little formal or awkward, and that's okay. You are setting up this conversation and it will be worth it. Just say, hey, I want to try something new. Why this order? People are so used to being asked, how is work? That they go into this default answer where they're not sure what to share and if you really care. I like to start with something that's more exciting, that my friends don't always get to share about, but it's something that's a big part of our lives. It lets the conversation start on a much more fun topic. Then once it's, warmed up, I did a little dance there. Then we can talk about career and work. Is it aligned with what you want to do? What are the best and worst parts of your job right now? Is there anyone on your team that you hate? Lastly, personal life. What's important to them outside of work? Is there anything that they want to make happen in the next few months? Tell me your hopes and dreams. Now, I don't always follow this framework strictly, especially when, the conversation naturally flows somewhere else. But it is something I keep in mind. As for the deeper question that I like to ask my friends,
Very deep question.
I love asking this to friends I haven't spoken to in years. Let me show it to you in a real conversation I sent to my friend. Aside from hearing about your last few years and future plans, I also have a proposition. I acknowledge it's a little formal, and then I say, share with me a story from your life or reflection that has helped you become a better version of yourself. When you haven't spoken to a friend for years, I find that it's hard to know how they've grown and changed just by an exchange of facts. But when it's a story or lesson they've learned, I find that it captures it deeper. We remember it better and it allows for a more interesting discussion. We need to be intentional with our friendships. If you care about a relationship with someone, it requires effort. So here's an action item. Think of 2 friends you've been meaning to catch up with and send them a message right now. Just a simple text that says, hey, was thinking of you today. Let's catch up. What's a day that you're free next week? It takes 2 minutes. Do it now, because if you don't, it's so easy to just keep pushing on.
And when you do catch up, try out this format and question.
For your friends you want to stay close to, set a calendar invite that repeats every 6 weeks, every 2 months, because repetition really matters when it comes to adult relationships. I hope this video helps you have more meaningful catch-ups in your life. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.
I hope this floor is clean.
A podcast I'm listening to this week is How to Be a Better Human, like TED Talk. Episode 1, How to Find the Emotional Support You Need Right Now. That's a good one. Little gold nugget for you there.